Right, hello and welcome back everybody to the stream. I'm your caster Ryan Rumbles there together with Smirky now, and we're bringing you the matchup between Inferus Academy and 95Vikings there in Group B of the Authority League Season 4. We're starting the ninth round on Vertigo, which was the outcome of the veto. And
we already had a bit of team damage early,
yeah.
but
yeah, definitely quite chaotic knife round we're seeing here. Sten is last man standing and not for long. But yeah, it's going to be a map that's definitely favored by both sides. It's interesting to see who is more prepared for it. 95Vikings just recently played it. In fact, it was yesterday. I had the honor to cast their game, stream it, and it was a pretty electric game. They were up against very similar level opponents, and that Vertigo was very fun to watch. I'm hoping we can see something like this here as well.
oh, it looks like we're getting something fast towards A. Show up towards yellow right now. 3 players. Oh, and the entry onto silent. No. Oh, and this is the vitality strat. They're just gonna wrap that bomb site and just secure ramp and yellow at the same time.
Yeah, all the corners covered already. Stand at the back of sight. There's no way Sinister can really make an efficient take happen. The only problem is 95Vikings maybe too far back. If Sinister come full swing, but they can't because they already lose another player. It's going to be really hard. One player there in heaven, but Sinister just can't make a step forward without being killed. Stan finds another one and and they're just all getting shot down now. Crazy Bob maybe finds one. Oh, no way. Oh dear.
Gotta love it. Why not?
Humbled.
There's only one person left. Go for it.
Humbled right off the bat. 95Vikings winning the pistol in a crazy manner, and obviously they get a lot of money as well from that knife kill there. So they're getting all the rifles out. They don't care. They're gonna have some fun right away in the second round.
And on the other side, looks like we're not going to see any force buys, but looks like we're going to see something fast towards mid. 5 pistols coming in. Oh, Mustache, you have something to work with. AK coming in, going in for the spray, goes with the triple. Oh, and they just get mopped up.
Yeah, was hoping for an ace there, but OG just helped him out a little bit with the Mac 10. Good fire rate.
Why not? Get a bit of cash in.
Yeah. Good rate from 95Vikings. Just step back, expecting a pistol push, pistol stack from CTs. It's common on Vertigo. Not always on top mid, but that was pretty nice.
Now, one of the problems with we see that they've just equaled the second round is usually teams would force buy. Oh, we're going for the run boost early. No, I'll talk about it later. But Predfly putting the fly in his name, I guess, taken out of the sky by crazy.
Well, I've seen this so many times. Watching 95Vikings, it never gets sold. They do this run boost at least once every time they play Vertigo, if they have Pred on, and usually works out. He lands these jumps, but sometimes he gets spotted and then just gets shot through catwalk there. Now they do find one reply there.
It's like
4 on 3. Yeah, and they don't really know how many there are in B right now. Silent goes to check top mid, but 95Vikings, they have to be really careful here. They're going to boost over the top. No noise given away right now, but now that utility comes flying in, they need to be fast with it. And they find the pillar play. Nice flash of the top. And here's Mustache Cat as well, just hugging these smokes, and 2 players right behind. Need to be careful. Still, I find Stan, and the bomb is dropped. Mustache Cat just inches closer and gets 2 right away. Smokes are another problem for him. It's just 2 on 1 now. Terramine might have the elevation advantage there. Drops down. Just Claire in the view of all 95Vikings players there. Trying to pick one up, but Mustache Cat already ready to receive him. Doesn't connect too well with the spray. That's a really nervous round end, but still Mustache Cat finishes it off finally.
What a round for Mustache. But what I was saying earlier about not force buying on the second round is that using on the third round, you're not going to have any util or any kits if you're just going to go in with the full M4s. So in that round, they had no util and had no kits. So they're just setting themselves up to fail.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Sinister with the Pico now. I don't see much coming out of this one. Mustache Cat expecting once again more aggression from the CTs, but not this time. Pred trying to catch someone. Flash goes over the top. Pred crawls back inside the smoke. Doesn't want to take an early risk there. I don't feel like it's a very good position from the pistol Pred to strike from over that wood. Most of the time, you're gonna get sprayed down.
Are you on about towards which position? Sorry.
Well, they were testing the ladders a little bit, but looks like now it's gonna be slight a crawl here as well. Silent could be finding a head. No way! Bree just turned his back on him instead. Well, spray Silent down. A pretty good kills there from Sinister coming out. Crazy Bob just finds Spread sitting there at the back of stairs, and that was incredibly easy.
This is really dangerous for like Vikings now. Like they've lost 2 rifles just to a couple of Eagles, and they're outnumbered.
It looks like Crazy Bob couldn't retrieve it. I'm not sure whether to go there.
I'll quickly fire around now, but I think it actually has fallen off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has fallen off. The Molotov
Really
the Molotov is the only thing that remains. So there's one thing going the way of Vikings this round. But oh, Dixie, he's coming in for a fast flank. Oh, he has a target in his eyes, and he gets it. Smashed us, taken out of the round.
Yeah, but oh, that position there! X-Cop is deadly here, but now OG has to focus. He's 1 on 2. He does have the rifle, he does have the bomb planted, but he's edging closest to Steele. Oh, Steele just playing with the angles, but OG finds the kill. He pulls back now, goes a long way.
He just never quits. All he has to do is play time.
Oh, but he can just get the kill instead. And that's what's happened.
Oh, he gets it! No! Crazy. That was set up so good for him.
Yeah, both were low HP as well, but Crazy Bob just losing out that round. 95 Vikings 4-0 up now. Finally, Sinister getting a gun round. They've been waiting that for some time now.
This is the turning point now. Like, Sinister needs to win this round if they want to, you know, put themselves into the game, or else it could spiral out of control and just make them 6-0. But Fly coming for another run boost and gets naded. Oh, he's getting hunted by Crazy.
The problem is sometimes, you know, it takes sometimes longer than just a normal crawl to stairs. So
boost him up.
Well, Crazy Bob with just one bullet, he could pretty easily kill Fred there.
He might not check this, Dixie. He's not looking. Look how far he is. He doesn't even know. He's so close.
Yeah, I think that's just an information gap right now.
Like he gets the kill.
Oh my lord. But X-Cop is there. He will get the trade. Surely. No, Fred Fly with the excellent reflexes. And here comes Moustache Cat as well. That round is good as done here. Steele might find one trade. Flashed out of his mind, but OG gets him out.
That entry pathing from Pred was really good. Like, I don't know if he heard him or he had some sort of comms, but he instantly knew there was someone towards White, and he hunted him down. Played around the smokes, got a kill onto a like K-pop. Or X-Cop, sorry, and just, what a round from him.
Yeah, no, Sinister with an unusual buy here, getting the scout out. Will it be placed on ramp here? It looks like not. It's going to be played more over towards B. I mean, that's where 95 Vikings really applies that pressure from, so...
It feels like the Inferus struggling towards, kind of struggling towards that B side of the map.
Yeah,
Style taking another round quite early.
Yeah, it's just too easy. 95 Vikings getting these kills. Terrormine got the info, finds at least one player there. Will it connect with one of their heads now?
And you notice what 95 Vikings are doing, right? Nothing towards ramp. There is no util. It is just AK's long range. They know what they're doing. They want to take those long range fights against.
Yeah, they're very confident. Pistols. I mean, they also know, you know, Sinister, not having really an arsenal here. Okay,
no.
Silent just using the deagle. But there's going to be another duel here. Free does frag Silent out, the next cop taken out as well. It's just that scout standing, and it isn't really the ideal retake weapon you'd like to have there. Oh, he smoked out as well.
There's no point really saving it as well. The only thing you could save is maybe
stats. OG's just gonna demolish him if he pushes through that smoke, and that's exactly what's gonna happen here. 6th round for 95 Vikings. It's been really daunting for Inferus right now.
That was a sick shot from Silent, though.
Oh yeah.
Could
have just got one more there, yeah. But too many, just 3 men calling out castles. Sinister. Getting an ult out finally. That's a pretty nice thing to see. Yeah, I was gonna say,
Sinister, they have everything they need now. They should be turning this round now.
Yeah. This time utility on towards ramp. They want to force 95 Vikings back, but there's no one there to even pressure really. Just one lurker. 95 Vikings all on stairs pretty much.
And if you look at the map, they're just kind of pressuring towards B. It feels like B right now is like some sort of cut in their defense, and they just really hammer it in.
Oh, Fred, they know the pillar player.
White. He already knows where he is. No, Oh,
Yeah, Crazy Bob
no.
just waving his hand around. X-Cops shuts down that clamp from top mid. That's very important there, to be honest. Mustache Cat has been that problem late into that round. OG now. Trying to connect with someone. X-Cop still in. Oh, press fly just sent down.
Getting ready for the retake now. Style with the
A lot
flash.
of
They're probably
utility.
going to pop through.
Yeah. They still have 2 flashes more. Are they going to come towards it? Mr. OG finds one refrag here. Silent with the AWP. And Pre is still standing, but he's taken care of. Finally, the first round comes Inferus' way.
That was a really solid retake. They just completely overwhelmed the bomb sign and completely overwhelmed Mr. OG towards electric, but towards generator, sorry. But you can see that B is becoming a problem for Sinister right now. I don't feel like Crazy's taking enough initiative towards stairs right now. He's playing 2 back on the site. He's just allowing these lurks to come through. I feel like he needs to either hold on to stairs for a bit more, for a Molotov, try and spot it for a little bit, maybe, use your util over a period, because these lurks are just destroying them. But you can see they're actually going to change it up with 2 players on stairs right now.
Yeah. I feel like it would have been 95Vikings round yet again if Mustache wouldn't have been killed there. And what just happened?
They were boosting over the smoke and they saw the I forgot the name of it.
Yeah, unlucky.
The gunshots or whatever. I can't remember the name. But yeah, you can see Sinister's really switched it up right now. They've taken stairs control, and like Predfly, he's locked out right now. He can't do any of his cheeky looks. He's gonna go for
he's gonna go for the swing here, but Inferus just pulling back at the right moment as well. Lucky for him. No way, Mustache Cat just deletes the AWP like that, straight into the face. Silent has his reaction time just humble absolutely there.
Got those pre-fires and pre-aims down. Okay, pop.
Hey,
X-Pop, sorry. Just with a NA in it.
Yeah, just hates to see that connector there. They're holding 95
crazy.
That
he
ramp.
can catch him out.
Yeah.
Or if we can the other way around.
Oh, no way. Pred is taken out now. Crazy in a very good position to just force 95 Vikings close together there, and they could attack from both sides, but instead they're just gonna opt for the incendiary.
Oh, that's a lot of info. He's heard footsteps. He knows where one of them is.
They're gonna keep them downstairs. No, Mustache Cat is gonna push through no matter what, taking down Crazy Bob. Does he expect the second player there? X-Cop already damages him. Flash goes over the top. They're not gonna peek it as a follow-up. Mustache Cat takes the swing, and they're gonna find X-Cop. It's a 2-on-2 now. Steel very low on health, but so is Mustache Cat. He jumps over the Molotov. Steel 6 HP. Terrormine gets the kill. Mustache Cat still in contestant. Steel is standing, but no, he's faster.
That was almost a disaster for Sinister. These B executes have been deadly for 95 Vikings. Stairs control or not, like these executes are just rolling them over. The retakes are coming in quite clutch. I think they've won 2 retakes so far now, but
yeah, Steel just really
a little timeout coming in from Sinister now. Have a bit of a breather. Collect yourselves.
Well, they did save their economy at least. That's a good sign, They can piece some rounds together from here. 95 Vikings, they weren't very much taken aback by it. I don't know what game Mustache Cat is playing here. That's on another level there. He's just playing Doom. Look at the 16 kills from 8 rounds.
Oh my god, he is. Oh, what's his ADR? 195 ADR. That
he's just smurfing right now.
He's finding a lot of openings, like heavy multi-kills on these T sides, especially in B. He's just able to get in there, finding some good entry pathing and just clear him out.
Yeah, but now Sinister, once they put more pressure on towards mid, and oh, no way, Predfly is discovered, but no. Looks like X-Cop not very aware of his exact position. The nade goes in there, but that won't even connect unless it does a little bit of damage.
It does good chip damage, enough for Predfly to get the kill.
Still, he's gonna shot down. Silent could line them all up there, and yes, he does. He takes damage, but he survives with just 15 points of HP. Nade goes in there as well, and it lands on top of OG.
It looks like they're gonna go for an ace play right now. There's 2 plays towards that A bomb site, both towards ramp. They're gonna try and hold on to that ramp control.
Free just out in the open.
Oh, and they're trying to panic and come towards CT.
Okay.
X-Pop out off guard. And look where Crazy is. He was coming in for a flank. And he was just
it's tough. Now. They have so much, This is going to cost them a lot of time. Crazy has to crawl up the stairs now. And at least one smoke there for 95 Vikings to stir the waters a little bit. Looks like all of the CTs will be coming from one spot. Mustashcat already finds one kill. Oh, gee, steps out at the wrong time.
It's a similar story we've seen here. Like,
yeah,
the 95 Vikings during the round, like, it did go a bit wrong, but their mid-round calling was really good. They went towards A, they couldn't do it, and they fell back towards CT where they catched X-Pop off guard. Crazy was trying to go for a flank, was just useless now, and now was retaken from stairs.
Yeah, that's the problem. They're losing these players as well during the rotations. And they did push through to that site, but post plant wasn't strong enough. To cover them.
Another little detail as well, you'll notice, like, towards B as well, like, you should probably be doing. You notice how the teams are throwing those, like, smokes, right, on the stairs to put out those Molotovs. What you see pro teams doing, such as, like, Jax on, when he was on G2, now Heat, he throws the Molotov towards the stairs, so, like, they can't do what, like, Predfire was trying to do, trying to go for the smoke, play around it.
Yeah, exactly, just gotta push it there, and they're gonna have to push through it if they want to get anything. But Silent just disregards that smoke here, and 3 is shut down. 95 Vikings already finding themselves in a lot of trouble early in. Of course. What other avenue 95 Vikings have other than that B site?
Oh,
and they are
look at the
going there.
minimap. Look at the minimap. Look where Predfly is. He's on white already, and they have no idea.
He just boosted up there, and yeah, it's gonna take a tough take, but they won't get that healer player down. Look at this crazy Bob, just hugging it. Pred finds the kill. He doesn't connect with Terrormine though, but they do get that bomb plant at least. And look at Mustashcat's position already on connector. It's just too easy for him. He's always cutting these pathways, and now Sinister, they are surrounding themselves. They just have to peek from different angles there. They do get one. The spray was not very good, but Pred does find the kill. Oh, jump scare there by Stille. Suddenly 2-on-2 late post plant. Stan in a good corner here, playing around the smoke. Does catch Stille and continues on. Mustashcat gets the kill.
We almost it was almost the exact same story. Like, they've lurked onto B, they take the site, and they almost lost it. But
yeah, another one of these.
I feel like Mustache wanted a bit of initiative, right? He didn't want the same thing to happen, so he pushed through the smoke and catch one of them off guard.
Yeah,
that was a huge play.
Well, right now they managed to hinder Sinister once again. Back to the pistols with a little bit of an 8-stack maybe from Sinister coming on as well. Maybe utilized on B, which is right now where 95 Vikings aren't going. At least on stairs. They are on top mid though, but no cover there from Sinister. Nice nade in. Maybe a bit too early.
Well, while the eco goes down, actually, it looks like we're gonna get a bit of a B split. Really
it's gonna be here. Ooh, Stila has to hold that corner well, but not for very long. It seems like already through here with the rifle gets taken, gets 2 defenders down, and just melts all of that B site.
It feels like 95 Vikings are really hammering down a beat right now, because Sinister's A-takes don't look bad actually. Like, whenever you actually see 95 Vikings try go for ramp control, Sinister is getting it all the time. Like, there's good util, there's, like, especially towards the bottom of ramp, they just get mollied and HE'd out.
Yeah, we saw
through the smoke.
Yeah, we saw the pistol kills even. Absolutely, yeah, they can.
Yeah, the deagles are crazy on there, but on the opposite side, it feels like it's just, you know, open season. Just go and walk into the bomb sites, all yours. Yeah. And it's the same story we're seeing quite a bit, and I feel like they want to transition to more of a double B setup now. Maybe play like a 2-2-1. So you know, a 2-1-2. So 2 towards B, 1 towards mid, 2 towards A, or maybe have 2 towards mid, 1 towards A later in the round, because it's more common to see like those BXQs coming in. Exactly. If I was on the Sinister side, that's one of the calls I would make.
Yeah, I feel like that when they had these mid control as well, they managed to stop a lot of these pincers onto B. They shut down Mustashcat, even though there was that one round he decided to take that up out of play. But most of the time they need to take that aggression into their own hands right now. It looks like Paul's meta is back. 95 Vikings took 2 consecutive timeouts. There's going to be a third. I'm not sure what's happening here.
Yeah, just to relax for a little bit.
Yeah, just
create some pressure. And actually, I just. Stan channel his cheats, but I just realized none of the CT sides have kits. Now that's worrying, because a lot of these rounds, just
thinking, like, they don't even have the money.
A lot of these rounds have been ending up in the afterplan scenarios.
Yeah,
one of these players should either downgraded their weapon to a FAMAS or an EP9, or not buy head armor.
Yeah.
Probably Terramine should have not bought that FAMAS and not bought head armor, because right now he only has an A1 and a flash on ramp.
Another costly thing are these 3 incendiaries, which usually won't do too much against 95 Vikings. You can see it here though, Pred will just push through. Xcop is very confused.
Perfect.
Crazy Bob helps him out, nice crossfire set up. Yeah, just some wood and... Whoop, little friendly fire there, but still nothing too much, just...
Oh,
the
Silent.
bullet bit his ankles. Slew Silent. Traded out though.
That was a really good off angle and really good information. They know there's 2 towards mid now, and there's only 3 of them. So it's not hard to piece the puzzles together and where they're trying to, you know, position their team. Style, I like what I'm seeing here actually. Setting up his teammate, you know, with that little smoke.
Yeah, absolutely.
Molotov comes in, puts that out.
They're going to be hard clearing ramp here, 95 Vikings. Slowly advancing here. Tashket leading the charge, trying to clear out scaffolds first. Actually, no players there.
They might think it's a fake.
Yeah.
They saw where the smoke came in. Oh, and he gets away.
Terramine is in a very good position, but Stan, I think he got information that, well, he definitely did now.
Oh, look at Crazy Bob, he's going for the flank!
Oh, no way! Mustashket has to take some more kills there, but Stila is playing for that position nicely. Jumps down, he's under so much pressure, he doesn't expect the CT player coming in so fast.
As soon as you know, like, Predfly is dead, X pop on B is just like, whew! You know, a bit of relief. He's not having to worry about, like...
rushing in downstairs is really tough there from 95.
He's not worried about, like, oh god, is he on wires? Is he on wood? I have no idea.
Yeah, but another timeout from 95 Vikings.
It looks like it's a bit of a tech pause, actually.
I have no idea. I'm not going to make any uneducated guesses there. Apparently, they do want tech pause, probably seriously, but I'm not so sure.
I mean, the other side can also call it if it's really needed.
Yeah,
they're gonna call it an X1.
I mean, okay.
Honestly, I just want to really highlight like the impact we have on Mustache. 22 and 5.
Yeah, he just keeps it up. Yeah,
22.
Well, right. Yeah, when it was like round, what was it? Round 8. He had 16 kills. Right now it's round 12. He has 22. So almost keeping up the 2 kills per round.
And even though like Predfly's at the bottom of the scoreboard, he has like the second most impact here. Like,
yeah, exactly.
These 2 players are really making it work for their T side right now.
I mean, Pred, you know, just jumping into the boosters.
Yeah,
he's such an efficient strategy. Yeah,
he's just the man going in first. He'll take it on the chin. If he dies and his teammates can get the bomb site, he'll take it every time. Why not?
Okay, now Inferus is doing a nice fair play here and calling that timeout.
Also, luckily now on the Sinister side, we have everything that, you know, that they would want. They have kits, util, guns. They're looking healthy now on that CT side.
Yeah, finally, you know, and all these diffuse kits as well, which we were talking about. Like...
Well, yeah, because and right now it's ended up so many times in the retakes. Let me actually count. Like so far, they've had.
There was definitely one early on. I remember a one-on-one situation. I think it was Crazy Bob who couldn't stick a defuse because he didn't have one right, and he had to take a fight with OG.
I think so far there was like 6 after plans, 6, 7, which is quite a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, X-Pop wanted to go for some early utilities. He's gonna get pushed quite early.
Yeah, but he's in a good position as well. Oh, okay, nice nade. I like that.
That is really nice, especially if you're using the A1.
Yeah, but they're heavily holding me there. You can see that. Molotov scaring Xcop away for a little bit, taking a bit more damage here, but wins the duel here on A ramp, doing a nice little lurk here.
I feel like that nade was like, you know, stunned a little bit, like, whoa, what?
Yeah, they are scared of clearing it now, going out with a flash, but didn't expect Silent to just push them so dryly here. And that's a pretty good fight taken from Silent, 2-1 there.
I like this initiative Crazy's taking right now. He's pushing slowly down towards the stairs and kind of faking a smoke. He's collecting information that... that's going to end up in a massive blunder.
Yeah. Bad timing as usual, just the CSGO timing rules.
They're actually going to gamble towards B right now, so...
Oh, and do have a chance. The mines. Pred nearly gets the second steal. He's still playing with time and patience of them, but gets 1 kill. Pred had enough.
Oh dear. that was actually a really nice play from Silent. I feel like he went for the peak when he saw the flash.
Yeah.
So it wasn't just like a pure look. It was based on like, here's the flash, I'm going to go peek. And
yeah, absolutely.
2-for-1 trade, he'll take that any day of the week. And now Sinister back on those pistols, back on those deagles, trying to make stuff work. And looks like we're going to see a bit of a stack towards mid. better than the Stroller stack, actually. Oh no, they're gonna deconstruct it and slowly push it up.
Very slow one there, but OG opens up the scoreline already. But if they snatch a few kills, this could be very productive. Termite and Silent both find one. And suddenly 4-on-3, tables have turned, 95 Vikings, one man less. They do find the site open, of course. This is what happens when you risk that push as a CT, but they snatch these rifles and they're ready.
4v3 retake scenario with a kill on X-Pop. This is very doable for Sinister, but that HE says otherwise. Predfly, headshots, Trixie joining in as well.
That was just mental. Oh, meat tenderized.
When you have no armor and the HEs are flying in, they're gonna hurt. And now 95 Vikings, they didn't have to eco out a single time during this, T side, and it's freaking. Oh, they just completely snowballed their cash and well.
Sad round for Sinister. They got these 2 kills. They got the rifles, probably like a slight rush of adrenaline, but just.
Oh, Silent going for an opening kill. I like this.
Silent, what was that?
I love that from Silent. They've just been getting
steamrolled.
They need to be proactive. They can't let 95, just knock them.
Taiwu is scared of this man, and Predfly, yeah, you can never expect his position near stairs. You can never do that.
He actually did have a second teammate in Silent nearby, I think.
Yeah.
Or X-Pop. So I'm not entirely sure what the setup was there, if I'm honest. I think one of them should be playing behind double watching Wood, and the other person behind Wood watching like the stairs. I think that would have been the most optimal setup right there, but.
Yeah, it looks like Sinister did. I'm sorry, Inferus didn't bring enough players there as well, and looks like A site, well, could be taken. There, 95 Vikings definitely have it.
They have enough
in their minds
to take it as well.
Yeah, they have. It's got with good angle, of course. They drop down, respawn with a smoke here.
Oh, that Korean one-way smoker could be dangerous.
Yeah. Oh, X-Cup through a flat, through smokes, gets 2, doesn't care.
Oh, Silent is going to catch him. He does get Mr. OG out of the round.
Vikings, they just threw the round. He's flushed down. Sten finds one close-up kill, but there's so many more. And he's going to get taken out. 10-5 ends this half.
I don't think there's much you can say about that from X-Pop.
Yeah. I like the rhythm. 6 rounds, 6 rounds, 3 rounds, 2 rounds, 1 round, 2 round, 1 round. It's been like a real back and forth game, actually. And I think the scoreline doesn't really do this game justice. Like Inferus has fought bravely, but yeah, just these retake situations where they have lost out so frequently.
Sinister, they really need to, I feel like this pistol one has to be the start to start building rounds right here. And well, they're starting on that B bomb side. Predfly out of the round, probably karma for all the justice he's been doing on the B side himself. Oh, and another one from Terramind. 2 opening kills with a 3-50. Going for the third. That was sick.
It's crazy to see. I mean, they all bought like P250s, I think, other than X-Cop. When you see such a buy, you just know something crazy is about to happen. He just can't find the heads. He cannot find them. He's going to be hit from behind and still doesn't connect with the heads. And there is the final kill. Sinister gets there. Pistol around on T side.
That double entry was huge. And he also gets the third.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Look at it. Sinister, they need to carry this on now. UMP out here. They're trying to invest heavily themselves. Full armor as well on the board.
They win this round, they put it 10-7, and they make it. They put the show back on the road.
Yeah, absolutely. It could be leaning towards Sinister tying it up if they keep this tempo right now, if they don't throw away these rifles.
Oh, they're gonna get flashed through. Oh, X-Pop gets caught off guard.
Yeah, X-Cop far behind there. Just such a push from 95 Vikings. But Inferus already catching ramp. Sten sitting inside that motive has to push back a little bit. But still finds a kill running away. Just run and gun. Here's some responses from Inferus now. Trying to get that bomb down in time. They nicely will. They're 1 man less though. Moustache Cat, when he's alive, everything is possible. Crazy Bob getting these kills. He finds second as well. And 95 Vikings lurk from the other side is denied. There's only one place where the defenders are right now, but OG is going to be surprising them with the Mac 10. He doesn't really connect the spray clearly. He doesn't get the kill, but Mustashkat helps him out. And now Silent is only on 9 HP. And even that, not for long. 95 Vikings will get that defuse.
Oh dear. Just when you thought that there was light at the end of the tunnel, 95 Vikings just snuff it out to put 11 from the board.
Yeah, just play catch up, you know? Leave them be right now, and...
right now, if you were Sinisters, I would probably make the decision just to eco. You have good enough money.
I think they would.
Save a little
just
bit.
Getting these Deagles out first. I'm guessing everybody's going Deagles. No, all right. Yep.
Oh, Silent. He puts quite a hefty investment in as well. He buys full util.
Silent, I'm gonna be trusting on the Deagle as well, seeing how he has performed so far. With a very nice defensive Deagle and ramp from him, but.
Well, they must have like an idea what they want to do in this round, since Silent's just invested, you know, in a full kit.
Yeah, there's a little gathering here on team mid. It's being held heavily, though, so they're just going to be...
towards...
Oh, no, that crossfire actually diffuses,
they're leaning 4 towards B. This is going to end up in a massacre. Oh dear, Prixie for 4K, almost with the ace, but Silent puts an end to that with his own Deagle.
Yeah, like I said, Silent probably the only hope they have here in this round. It looks very clean on the Deagle, but 1 on 4 is really hard even for him. Just damages OG a little bit. That's to forced away, but there's one in the ladder room as well. He still finds one more. He goes back to find another, but just can't connect well enough. He gets his stance position, but can't move his crosshair fast enough. He's dead before he realizes it.
Senmo was wanting to see if he can get a knife, but nah. Silent had his running shoes on. He had his Nikes running.
Yeah, just... You can see the position there, 12-6. Now 95 Vikings expanding the lead.
Pretty standard default so far. 3 towards A on the T side, 1 towards mid, and 1 towards B. Should be waiting towards the bottom of bottom ramp. Meanwhile, Mustache is just gonna catch a bit of flak, a bit of bullets.
Yeah, very unsilent round there, as they just go spraying through the smoke, and Terror Mines eat up a lot of damage. 95 Vikings happy to take this duel through the smoke. They know everybody's there, and Sen and Pre do find these kills. Very happy that Inferus is just staying put there.
Oh, they're gonna go for a ramp take. They just smoked off bridge. They're going for it. They're gonna get...
Oh, they're gonna go for the push. Yeah, they're gonna be aggressively taking what's theirs. And the bomb is being transported away, and X-Cop somehow still gets away. OG is going for it. He tries to get a knife, maybe a little bit too greedy there. Oh, lordy lordy.
That's one of the problems with because ramp it's heavily CT sided due to how all the positioning is for the CT side. They can throw nades, whatever. Generally, if you want to take ramp, you want to be way more aggressive, or you want to sit back and wait. But since they waited like in the open towards the bottom of ramp, they just ate all the bullets.
Yeah, I just think Vertigo was even more CT-sided back in the day when there wasn't that centerpiece, that metal sheet above ramp. So you had that clear vision what's going on below.
I like this play.
Yeah, almost caught off guard here, 95 Vikings, but they respond in due time. Silent B hops out of the smoke and to his death.
Try to pop
lightning fast round.
Well, how many of the CTs were blind in that round?
Yeah, it was definitely a couple of flashes going out.
I think it only got him off the angle for a little bit.
Well, Sinister do need to get this round. Mustache takes damage from Pez's knife. Too many knife tricks there. Be careful, kids.
Nah, he's just nerfing him. He's 27 and right now. No, please nerf.
Okay. Another one on ramp. Once again, yeah, Inferus are really confident in getting ramp under their control. It's not gonna happen. Yep, great input once again from the defenders there. Force back X-Cop, nice kill there.
It feels like they just get pushed around right now.
Yeah. 3 on 3 though, they didn't even realize it right now, but still too early peek there. Fred already taking care of him, smoked out.
He knows the tricks. He knows what is going on. He did it the entire half himself.
Absolutely, yeah.
He's not going to let you do the same. He's going to be checking every single one of those positions. But
they're going to be boosting once more there. That smoke is going to be blocking their vision, but it's going off soon.
Well, Predflight is aware, like, he's lost that kind of control, so he's fell back
Yeah.
towards CT. Just, he's not going to throw his life away by getting caught
Yeah,
by some weird off angle.
Well, B
So,
is going to be the destination. It looks like it. We're still holding mid, but it's going to be Pred against these two at first here. And ideally, he'd like to get one kill. Otherwise, you never know what's
Pred
going to
is
happen.
stepping a bit too much right now. He
Okay, maybe a bit too late with the utility. What's going on there? One falling back. Pred gets the kill. Might even get the second just himself.
Did you even have bullets?
He's just messing around a little bit. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, what the hell?
Okay.
Yeah.
Did he not have full bullets in his A1?
Yeah.
Because I was wondering why he just switched randomly to the USP unless he sprayed a full mag into him.
Yeah, definitely didn't.
Well, fan around for 95 Vikings. Match point. They can get anything they want. They're loaded on the moolah.
Yeah,
and well,
triple buy from Sinister here.
Sinister, they're wanting something fast towards B, heavily investing players towards that side of the map right now.
Ooh, well, it almost works out, but the nade is deadly from
and you
because...
see... Yeah. I was gonna say, you see the Molotov, like what I was on about earlier.
Exactly. I mean, they took so much damage from that, and then the HE just finished silent up there, and OG finds XCOP as well. They can maybe get... No, never mind.
And
Scratch
the nade
that.
bomb CT.
Yeah, scratch that thought. That bomb plant is never gonna happen. Crazy Bob is still alive with just 15 HP. He wants to get at least OG there, but he's gonna be playing survival mode. Oh, dear. Only one live kill. Whole game. Very disappointing.
Very disappointing indeed. But that was a really actually impressive showing, especially round 22. Like you could look at every single player and there's something going on right there.
Yeah,
on the B side of the map, you have those Molotovs coming in. On the stairs, countering the typical T-smoke I was on about earlier, pouring a lot of damage onto those Sinister players. On the CT, like in CT spawn, we had players setting up for a retake with dangerous pop flashes and some well, nades that were just landed on default. Like that was a really impressive showing from 95 Vikings, and their vertigo is dangerous against any opposing team.
Yeah, and that stops Inferus' run as well in Group B right now. So RQS could overtake them. Their game against RQS is yet to come, for example. So anybody can still take that first place. But we have Mustache Cat joining us for the interview, the top fragger of tonight's game.
He's gonna get moved in. There we go.
There he is.
Hi guys.
Welcome, man. That was some showing, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
27 kills just daily.
Like, it felt like watching that entire game on video. Like, you was constantly in the driver's seat. Like, Inferus was constantly having to play catch up, having to try to adapt to any sort of like lurks on B and A. What was the game plan going into that? Because it felt like it was mostly heading towards B during it.
I don't know, to be honest. Like, we played ECA Vertigo yesterday, so we already prepared on that map yesterday, and then we just went into today with full confidence, and we just trust OG Skulls because he's the boss man. So yeah.
Because during that, Predfly was constantly, even though I think he was bottom of the scoreboard, I think he had one of the underrated players in that. He was just constantly like lurking onto B, hiding behind white, getting onto wood, opening up the map where you come in afterwards, you get 3k. It was just domination on that T side. And then we move on to that CT side. That last round was beautifully played. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, I don't know.
How did it feel in your perspective? Was it as easy as it seemed? Did you know what they were doing, or kind of how do you find it from your perspective?
I don't know. For me, it was just like I felt like I could take anywhere on the map. I could just run out and out aim them. Like I think sometimes I just went full up mid. They didn't even molly mid or something, so I just pre-aim everything and then I just peek into them and kill them. So.
Oh yeah, confidence is key indeed, and well, it flourished during this game. Utter domination. What was your final score on that? Was it 27 to 10?
Yeah, I think something like that. Yeah, we also want to thank our opponents because we had some technical issues in the game, so we asked for timeout because we ran out of timeouts, and they timed out for us. So we
Yeah,
really
we saw
appreciate that.
those. Nice.
That's really nice of them.
I was also going to ask as well, would you say Vertigo is your strongest map, or is there another map out there that's more dangerous than Vertigo?
Honestly, I think Vertigo is definitely up there. But I also feel like Overpass is one of our best maps. Even though we lost last time on
Yeah.
Overpass, I feel like Overpass is a pretty good map for us. So yeah, and then Vertigo I would play second under Overpass. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was looking at, just looking at some specific players, there was a lot of like little details in there that I noticed that you'll see from a few pro players. Like I was on about during the game as well. On Infernus's CT side, there was just throwing the Molotov on B stairs, but it was landing in the smoke. He would throw as a T, whereas you guys were throwing it on the stairs to counter that. So it seems like you guys were way more prepped, and you had a lot more protocols down and execute set up. So it was really nice to watch, actually.
Yes.
I'm not sure if Ryan has anything to ask, or if it's just gonna be
probably
me holding
not.
the mic.
I'm not. Yeah, no, go ahead. I mean, I'm not sure. Did we have another interview lined up or not? Probably yes. But thank you for your time, Mustache Cat. Good luck on your future journey on Authority Leagues. I mean, you still have games remaining. You can challenge for the first place now. And it definitely looks very much achievable.
Yeah. Thanks.
See you in a bit.
Alright, bye guys.
Right, and we should be having Dixie over here as well, representative of Inferus Academy then. And welcome, Dixie.
Hello.
Hello.
I think one word to put the game would be domination. It felt like you guys were getting kind of bullied and pushed around on Vertigo in general. What did it seem like on your perspective? Did it seem like you was getting out aimed, out positioned, or out stratted? What was it like from your eyes playing that game?
So first of all, we have a new roster in this team, so it was a little bit of a disaster going on. Miss comms, some miss utility as well, and we had to play also with a stand-in, but that's not the excuse, because there was so much default things missing also. Yeah, it was a lot of missed default things, so I think we need to work on that. And yeah.
Who was the who was the stand-in during that?
Still was a stand-in. He was standing in instead of Nexus.
Where was he playing on the CT side? Was he towards ramp, or was he
on A? Yes.
On A, yeah. To be fair, he didn't look too bad when I was watching that. Like you guys were consistently taking ramp control during that. We asked Mustache this, but he said they didn't really have a game plan. But it looked like they were heavily pressuring towards B, where it was kind of just fumbling and falling apart. What was the reaction to that? Did you have any counters to get around that from those constant lurks and those dangerous executes, or what was your
we kind of fell on the rotation as well, because our rotation was really bad that game. Also, we needed more players on B. That's a sure thing, because they are good aimers. 95Vikings is a really good team, and they had some good executes, and they are such a good aimers. Like, there is nothing to Yeah,
Mustache, he was really treating that map like just like aimbots. He just like I said, he went like 27-10 or something nuts. Like
he went crazy. Like, he's such a good player. I saw him before somewhere, not sure where, but yeah.
I think during that it was mostly a problem of Predfly also just finding those little gaps onto B. So I feel like, especially in that CTB, you need to kind of find ways to plug in the holes to kind of prevent lurks. Maybe create some sort of setups to hold both forward and stairs to stop that for like later in the rounds. But I haven't really got that much anything else to ask, if I'm honest. Ryan, have you got anything you want to ask, or?
Yeah, I mean, you guys still are having these opportunity to still finish first in the group. You have a game with Igrit still coming up, for example. How confident you are that you can maybe still finish on that first place that takes you straight to the semi-finals?
Yeah, we are gonna play as our final roster, so it will be nice. We will prepare for that, and we want to get straight to semi-finals. So we will fight for the first place. We will prepare, and we are fully confident into going into that match. So yes.
All right, and what's your relation with the international team in the second group? Do you guys practice sometimes, or?
We are really good friends with the international team. Yeah, I mean, Ajax. You might have saw him in your previous games. He's a really good friend of ours. We know each other for a long time now, so that's the thing. And we practiced together a lot in the previous team also. We joined from another organization together. So yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I don't think we have any more questions. So, Dixie, unfortunately, it was the loss, but luckily with the loss, there's quite a lot of things to learn from. So. Hopefully you can rewatch and hopefully grab some stuff. Maybe steal some stuff from 95Vikings because they had a lot of rounds, especially the last round 22. They had a lot of little details you can nick from them. Yeah. But yeah, thanks for coming on, my man.
Sure.
Good luck in the future.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, guys.
See you in a bit.
See you.
Well, that's gonna be us wrapping it up for tonight as well. Thank you everybody for joining. It was definitely a good game, and we will have more very important games coming up. I think we're gonna have next on the 3rd already, and that's gonna be between 95Vikings as well, and then Kova Academy. Am I seeing this correctly? Yes, that's correct. And definitely tune in for that as well. Rosy Ryan Rumbles.
Solid stuff. Thanks for that.
Yep.
22. On the 21st round, Ents pulled off a B execute while also showing some pressure towards middle early on in the round. This was done on a full buy following a half buy that was also a B execute. The idea behind this is that the enemy won't think you'll do the same strategy twice in a row, but now with a full buy behind it. Let's take a look at the minimap to understand how Ents set up against Cloud9 in order to secure this round win. As you can see at the start, Ents will throw a top mid and window smoke while also sending Madden into this position. This is just simply to create pressure somewhere else while also all 4 other players of Ents going towards apartments. When they are ready to go out, they will throw a window smoke from market followed by multiple flashes. They very simply overwhelm Shiro, who is backside of empty pillar here, who is full blind in this position. Let's first take a look at Snappy's POV to understand what he did for Ents apart from obviously cool the strategy. He will start by throwing a top middle smoke by getting in this corner against the step, aim as shown and use a simple left click throw. He will then go straight in towards apartments, dropping his 2 flashes for Hades later on in the round. After the early Molotov is gone, Snappy will then contact around the corner, walking up until the door frame before exploding out of apartments. Notice he is going straight towards car to check towards bench. He will then double check bench and get right position again before planting towards default. Moving on to Dihar now, he will be throwing a window smoke that personally I have never seen before. However, he does this by getting in this corner, aiming on this dark smudge on the wall, and quickly shift step throw the smoke grenade. This does sound a little bit complicated, guys, but I have tried it out in a server for myself multiple times just to make sure that is actually how you do it, so don't worry about that. Following this, he will then go towards apartments with the rest of his team getting ready to explode out. Dihar will actually throw a flash towards bench here through the second window, but this actually is the one that we saw blind Snappy just a minute ago. So please either throw this a bit earlier on before your team starts running out, or just make sure they know exactly where it will pop. Moving on to the AWPer of Ents now, Hades, he will start by throwing a flash from Madden out of middle before heading in towards apartments to be checking towards underpass for any CT aggression. He would then line himself up on this edge of the floor, aiming as shown and using a jump throw bind. The reason for throwing this smoke instead of the more common one we all know is because it lands much faster, meaning it gives the CTs less time to react to the hit coming in. He would then throw 2 flashes over the top of apartments before following up with his teammates. Because they easily secured the site here, Hades felt comfortable just to watch behind towards TV room and underpass, making sure there isn't a flank coming in. because I'm just going down the players in order here, we will now look at Madden, who will be the mid lurk for Ents, making sure just to put pressure around this area of the map. He will quickly cross the boxes with a flash that haze through for him before quickly crossing into water just to check towards shorts just in case there is a CT who may be peeking this position. He will then be staying close to the wall on the left here just to make sure that if there is a player in connector, he cannot see him walk down over the smoke. Madden will be really careful here, making sure there isn't a gap in that bottom connector smoke and also looking for a CT who may be towards underpass. He is also able to take out Nafany here due to the fact the CTs don't think there is actually any mid presence at all. This grants him connector control, forcing Cloud9 to go for a save. And finally, last but definitely not least, the legendary Snacks. He will be going with the MAC-10 and will not be throwing any utility. As Ents start to push, Snacks will then make sure just to get out of window as fast as possible to get towards backside in order to keep that pressure on the enemy team. Being the player of the MAC-10, he needs to be creating that space perfectly for Ents, taking out Shiro and also locking down Market for his team. This strategy is actually very easy to pull off even within Team CS and in Pugs, so go and give it a try for yourselves. Thank you so much for watching guys, please leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and until next time guys, it's been Glaze and I'll speak to you